Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 23rd of March. First off, welcome anybody new to my channel. We build a community here of like-minded people. We pretty much let each other know what's going on in our countries because we come from all different parts of the world. It's really wonderful here. We get it directly from people living there. As we know, we don't get the exact story always on our mainstream media. I am in my wedding attire, guys. As most of you know, I'm going to a Lord of the Rings wedding. It's actually on Tuesday. It's down near Melbourne, in a castle for my nephew. It should be really exciting. It's obviously dress up. So I thought I'd come on and put the final touches on today and show you guys. I've got my necklet finally arrived. It's like a little sort of butterfly earthy necklet. I put my pin on, guys. Remember I bought my pin, and I've of course got my cape. It's weird wearing a cape. I'm not used to it. I'll stand up and show you my dress if I can. Hang on. It's like a cheesecloth kind of white dress, bit peasanty kind of thing. Like it's a little bit, I'll just give you a little demonstration. I'll do a little bit of modeling. So that's basically my outfit, but I've also got, guys, I told you, didn't I? I found this leather pouch bag at the Salvation Army. So bizarre, because I'm thinking, what handbag is going to go with this outfit? So I'm going to actually wear it on like a proper, because this is how they wore them in Lord of the Rings, didn't they? It's like a pouch bag, so I can actually tie that on. I'm just going to put a few more holes in it, because I've been so sick, I've lost so much weight. So I'll have to put a couple more holes in it. But I thought, oh, that's perfect. So I'm wearing that pouch bag. Oh, I'll show you my shoes, guys. Excuse me. I'll do it from the side so you don't get overwhelmed. I'm wearing these chocolate boots. See them? They're sort of just earthy chocolate boots. I'll have to get some matching socks. I've got black socks on at the moment, which do not match. The dress is really heavy. It's actually made of linen. But I can wear it afterwards, so that's a bonus, isn't it? And the jewels, not to forget the earrings, guys. I've got the, I know they probably didn't wear a lot of jewellery, but, I mean, it is a wedding. You can get a bit vamped up, can't you? Got the Lord of the Rings ring. You can't go without a ring to the Lord of the Rings wedding. And I'm also going to wear my butterfly. I've got this little butterfly ring I got ages ago. It's like, it's just so cute. I love it. And it's pretty earthy, so I thought, I'm going to wear that. Because it also reminds me of all of us BS detectors and awakened souls who have gone through our metamorphosis from being asleep to being awake. We always talk about it here, emerging from the cocoon, the caterpillar into the butterfly. It's so beautiful, isn't it? So it just reminds me of the process of awakening. That's why I think I'm going to wear it. All right. How about we get straight into the admin, guys? Cheers, everyone. I have got my water, and I am a bit excited about the wedding. I mean, it's a 6-hour drive, but we drive tomorrow, get there Tuesday. I'll try to do a video if I can from there. It's so exciting that it's in a castle, isn't it? It'll be lots of fun. I know some of you think you've got weddings and things coming up too. It's just nice to have something to look forward to, isn't it? It's just so nice. Okay, let's get straight into the admin. Oh, sorry, guys. Not used to wearing a garland of flowers. How did they do this every day, these kind of people in these movies and stuff? Anyway, I think Lord of the Rings was also shot in New Zealand, wasn't it? All my New Zealand people over there. I've got quite a few of you that live in New Zealand. Across the pond, across the ditch, don't we call it? Yeah, I think it was shot in New Zealand. Excuse me, guys. Because they still have the Hobbit's house in that as a tourist site, don't they? That you can go and visit. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? I know, this time of year would be beautiful in New Zealand. We're getting lovely weather here. It's autumn. You guys are getting excited too overseas. I noticed your spring, you're getting some sunshine. Miracles do happen, guys. Okay, first off, here in Australia, we've still got the rise of the anti-Semitism continuing. Mosques are being threatened. It's completely mental. How is Elbow not getting a handle on this? But of course, as we know, they love the division, and we knew a lot of it was happening around religion. So that's what's going on at the moment. We've still got all this nonsense that shouldn't even be happening still continuing. It must be terrible for the Jews. Like, it really would. Because it would bring back really scary memories. Like, anyway, moving on. To be continued, no doubt, for that one, guys. We've got the budget preview here in Oz. We had, yes, our lovely, Labor rather, Elbow. You know how he's on his campaign trail. I keep telling you guys about it. Well, it's never ending. He's in our faces constantly at the moment. And he made, remember a long time ago, he made these false promises. He was going to give everyone a $275 rebate off their electricity bills when he first got in. Didn't happen for a long time. I think he eventually did it, but took a long time. Well, he's making his false promises again. 150 you'll get off your electricity. Like, that'll do anything. What's that going to do? Nothing. Oh, just allow you to buy some food because no one can afford to buy food. Like, it's completely mad. What a suck up. He's sucking up to the people as usual. And they had his treasurer, Jim Chalmers, for the Labor Party, of course, on this morning. And they're making some very meaningful cost of living promises. Very meaningful. Well, won't hold our breath, will we, here living in Oz? They're going to help us with our cost of living relief. Yes, I don't know how. And they keep blaming, of course, but the world is very uncertain. He kept saying the world is very uncertain. Oh, we know that. BS detectives could have told Jim Chalmers that. Oh, the world's very uncertain because we've got a bunch of clowns dictating and running it at the moment. But their solution is, yes. Oh, yes, Australians go and buy Australian products. Oh, as if we hadn't thought of that. And plus, why are they the ones selling us off overseas to everybody? Yeah, go and buy Australian products. But they allow all this nonsense like Temu and, oh, God, all these mobs to dominate all the sites so people buy overseas and out of Australia. Because look how much online spending there is. It's mental. Anyway, I know you all know where I'm coming from. Jim Chalmers, it's all, this is his words, it's all improving. What a laugh. What, in his life probably, because he's probably had a pay rise last year. False promises as usual, if you ask me. And he's saying that we're getting tax cuts, the inflation's improving, the RBA continues to cut interest rates. They've cut them once. We had 13 interest rate rises, and they've had one tiny cut that it didn't even make a difference to anybody. Yes, promising the world, that's our, apparently, that's what they're doing with the, oh God, I just get so overwhelmed sometimes, guys, with their budget, with information that's coming through with their budget. And of course, he couldn't go by without talking about the tariffs, because we know big old mean Trump over there is being blamed for everything because he's trying to prop up his own country financially. They're flagged for April, our tariffs. And Trump, he said, was creating very bad trade tensions. Oh, yes, very bad. God, it's the best thing ever. He's shaking up the whole entire bloody world, isn't he, guys? And he just kept going back to this uncertainty in the world. So invest in Australia was his advice. Invest in Australia. Invest in your own country. Oh, God, we would if there was any shops open to do that, mate. Like, what an absolute circus show we're living through, guys. I know you guys. I always talk to you guys about Carl Vernon. I've got to take my cape off. I'm very hot. I've just got to take my cape off, guys. I'll just drape it over me there. Carl Vernon. I know I talk to you guys a lot about Carl Vernon and watching his channel because it's so funny. He's in the UK, so he's right up to date with Starmer and all the gang over there. And one of his latest videos was they snuck up the old cameras. We've always talked for years here about the ULEZ tracking and tracing cameras that didn't go down so well, did they, in certain places. But apparently they snuck a few up when there was, I think it was a soccer game or something, because of the hooligans, you know how it goes over there, gets all out of control. And so they had to put these temporary cameras up. But Carl Vernon was saying that apparently they're still up, their facial recognition cameras. What a surprise. No surprise to the BS detectives here, is it? What's going on? They're very sneaky. We know Starmageddon's going to be very sneaky at doing all this kind of stuff. Oh, I've got to get used to my little headpiece. I'm practicing today and I'm wearing my new boots in. So that's what you need to go and check out, guys. If you want to have a good laugh, just go and watch Carl Vernon. Oh, he's right up to date. I love it. It's brilliant. All right, how about we get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting this song, and this is weird. I can't get it out of my head. You know the guides won't let me go to anything till I tell you guys. The lions choke, baby that's so big and in the little rubber boat, clap, clap. It's a skipping song. I think the film clips are skipping song, clap, clap. Take it back. Oh, sorry, God. You know how hard it is? They only give me phrases and I have to try and put it together myself. Clap, clap. It's just, the film clip is about skipping. The lions choke, the monkey got caught, and they all went together in a little rubber boat, clap, clap. Oh, sorry, I can't think of the song. But it's this skipping song. And when they're giving me this visual of skipping, you guys might remember the song. It's pretty old. It's this repetition, the repetition. You think when you're skipping, you just go over the rope, over the rope, over the rope, over the rope. That's what I'm getting. This whole experience, as we know here on my channel, in the last 5 years is becoming very repetitious. You know, we've been talking here about the climate lockdowns, like all these things are going on worldwide, the same repetitive. You get a new leader and suddenly the same stuff's still going on. And I'm getting the skipping rope, just this repetitive energy for probably not the BS detectors, because we kind of did our skipping many years ago and we took off. We jumped out of the skipping rope game and took off. But a lot of the people waking up now are realizing this is getting very repetitive. Same shit, different day, basically. And we're 5 years on, guys, from that whole CV event, and we're still battling all this nonsense. I can't stand it. So that's what I'm getting, just this repetitive, broken record energy for people. It's just getting tiring now. It's like they're getting exhausted from it. Like if you were skipping and skipping and skipping and like just doing like a skipping marathon, how long can you keep going? You can't. Your body physically can't keep going. So this is where people are starting to wake up and they're breaking down. Not only physically, probably with stomach ulcers and things and stress in their body and tightness and contractions that we talk about all the time when your body's very tight. I'm just getting, this is spiritually, mentally exhausting for people. I mean, we know how many people are on antidepressants, etc., etc. Nothing wrong with that. I've been on them myself, guys. I know that journey. Many people go on them. But my point is, because sometimes they can really help you through things. There's nothing wrong with that. My point is, there's more people on them now because people can't cope. There is too much coming down on people. Losing your jobs, losing your businesses, losing your homes, losing your sanity is another one. This is what's happening, guys. So this is what I'm getting. That's all. And all roads, as I always say, lead back to Big Pharma. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. I had to go yesterday. We had to get something in Canberra, and we went to the Chemist Warehouse to get some things that I needed, some probiotics and a couple of things. Have you been in those Chemist Warehouse? They're absolutely massive. I was just overwhelmed. I haven't been in one for a while. And the amount of vitamins and all these things, and all I could think of was Big Pharma, killing it. Absolutely killing it. It was busy as too. They always seem to, I don't know. They just, all roads lead to Big Pharma, basically. It just reminded me of it, guys. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, I'm getting the European government. Oh, we know they are. They're coming together en masse. And they're circling like sharks now. They're just circling the little people, peasants, and Lego people of Europe. They're waiting. It's like that anticipation of the fall. It would be like if someone's, for example, Jaws, the movie. Oh, God, that was a scary movie at the time, wasn't it? But now sharks are actually that big. It's quite, you see the pictures on the news and that, and you go, oh my God, sharks are that big. We've had quite a lot of shark attacks here in Australia this year. It's been very strange so far. Don't know. But anyway, getting back to the circling, sorry guys, you know me, I'll go off on a tangent. The circling of the sharks. And the thing is, they're waiting for people to fall in Europe because they know the cost of living is destroying people, as we know. We've been talking about it for a long time. You're financially getting crippled over there, but they're waiting for people to fall and then they want to pounce. But it doesn't mean that people will fall. Because if the people get together en masse, you think of the amount of leaders, little handful over here, and you think of the amount of people in Europe, across Europe, it still doesn't mean that their little rollout agenda is going to work to perfection, guys. But they are circling like sharks. It's like a waiting game between the people and the leaders. Like what's going to give, what's going to happen. They're unsure. Will people fight back against their narrative and what they're trying to push onto them, which is a hell of a lot. But I am getting at this. They're circling like sharks. Hang on, let's see what else I get. But I'm feeling like you people won't topple a lot because you're standing strong. We know you've had a lot of fightbacks over there with protests, etc. People just won't take it. They're not going to take it in Europe. It's awesome. So they can circle like as much as they want and wait to pounce on the little people. But you think about it, guys. They've been doing this for 5 years and the people are still standing strong across Europe, aren't they? They're not just caving into it all. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing that people are still strong. And it's almost like the people can visibly see that there's sharks. Like people are waking up, guys. This is what I'm saying. Not you guys here watching my channel because you're already awake. But the people that are still waking up, they're seeing now that these people are sharks. They're wanting to take from them, wanting to destroy them. Suddenly the eyes that are on government are realising the true picture and the true nature of what they're doing. Like I always say, 5 years ago, everyone thought their government, not everyone, we didn't hear, did we guys? BS detectors weren't on that page, that their government was helping them, saving their lives, doing everything for the best interest of the little people, presence and the go people. But now people are realising, well, why did they do that? But now they're destroying us and they're not doing anything to help us. They're not throwing us a lifebuoy or coming along with a boat to rescue us all. It's not happening. So people are having to fend for themselves across Europe and they know that now. So they're coming together. We're gonna hear a lot about protests across Europe. A lot in this coming year. There's going to be a lot of stand-ups, fight-backs. And I also see that a few of the leaders are going to be caught out for their money. Just the dodgy money sort of wheeling and dealing that they've been doing behind the scenes too. Like the greed, of course, the greed. Because how would they do that job if they weren't getting paid some huge amounts of kickbacks? There's got to be something motivating them. We know power does too, but it's mostly monetary. For a lot of these European leaders, there's a lot of money exchanges involved in them bringing out their agenda. That's what I'm getting. Hang on. So a lot of waking up. We talk about a lot of the waves across Europe, people waking up, all these waves of awakening. It's awesome. And any protest, fight back, standing up against their government is the awakening. Because usually we're not in that, guys. If you're over there, you're probably not marching in the streets about wages or cost of living or all these kind of things. You're pretty much not marching. So if you're seeing people protesting, which we probably don't in any of our mainstream media TV streams, of course not. You guys will know though. Know that that's people waking up. It's awesome. And there'll be big numbers. Big numbers. All right. Oh, I'm getting China is rising. Woohoo! Which is Canada here if you're new. China is rising. The only reason we call it China, guys, is because when Trudeau was in, he wanted it to morph into Panda, which is also China here if you're new. We use a few code names because my channel gets very, very censored. I don't know why your comments get censored, taken away. It's just ridiculous. But I am getting China rising. I still got Ontario. I've had that for a long time. And now you've got Carnage in. That's our new name for your new leader, your Trudeau replacement. Hang on a minute. I am getting Canada's rising and fighting back. See, what do you got to lose over there? You think about it. We know the whole Ottawa protest thing was a crazy event. But Trudeau's not there now. But so people feel, this is just what I'm getting, they can push the boundaries a little bit now because they're not sure of this guy. Although I think most of us here know what carnage is all about, don't we? And where he's heading. But I am seeing that people might start to fight back against him. And a lot of this is around not having your say. I know you're going to the vote, fingers, but who voted this guy in? And no one. No one. He's just kind of been plonked there, hasn't he? So I do see people rising in China again. It's almost like, I keep saying it, people are pushing through the fear. The fear. What have they got to lose? What have you got to lose? I know they threat with big fines and jail time, but if you put enough people together, it's like here in Melbourne, that Battleground Melbourne video on YouTube. I always tell you to go and watch it during the lockdowns when Melbourne, yes, was locked down for 2 years in their homes, and they finally came out and protested. Thousands and thousands of people protested against it and wanted their freedom back. But en masse, they really had a massive impact. So this is what I'm getting for China. You can still do this. Don't think it's all over Red Rover. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it, Battleground Melbourne. It's absolutely brilliant. It just shows you what the people power can do. And finally, things did topple over in Melbourne. And even the police got on the side of the people. It just was a crazy situation. We all know CV. I know you all went through this worldwide. But this is what I'm saying in China. Don't think that just because these laws and things are there, and as I've said to you, all those police fines and everything that happened in Melbourne all got thrown out of court. They got thrown out, guys. A lot of them were considered obviously not legal. A lot of the things that went on. Sitting on a park bench, like, yeah, get a fine for sitting on a park bench or walking out your front door. Like, what a terrible crime. God, it was unbelievable. I know you guys understand where I'm coming from. The enormity of that was just like so mad to me. So this is what I'm getting. Don't think that people won't come together and fight back. They will. And now that there's change and Trudeau has gone, people might see things a little bit differently. I think you'll find over there in China. They might stand tall and come together again. And let's hope, for God's sake, they at least do it with the vote. Like I keep saying, guys, look what happened in America. Who would have thought, after all the dodgy stuff that went on, Trump actually would kill it and get in by as much as he did. Things can change, guys. Stay positive in China. All right. I'm getting Scotland, and they're showing me like a hay bale rolling. I'm just getting this rolling. And if you think about rolling, there's an energy that comes with it, an energy. So I'm getting a lot of movement. That's what they're showing me, movement. But it's showing me you guys, like the BS detectors over there and the awakening people, the awakening folk, rolling this huge circle hay bale. It's movement. There's a lot of movement in Scotland. A lot of change is coming. I keep saying that for you guys. There is change coming. And I'm getting that things are going to move forward really nicely over there. It's almost like a softness to it, and you think of a hay bale going over. They're showing me really beautiful green undulating grass and that, and hills. It's rolling over very smoothly. Things are going to smooth out for you. I think in the next year you're going to have a much smoother ride. It's just what I'm getting for Scotland. This hay bale. Hey guys, I've got to tell you this terrible story. I know it just reminds me of it because I said hay bale. My neighbour, her brother-in-law, got killed the other day by this huge hay bale. Just fell on him, killed him instantly. So weird. A massive, like not a little rectangle hay bale. It was a really big rectangle hay bale. Just, he opened up the back of the truck and just must have been at a funny angle and just fell on top of him and killed him like instantly. And the weirdest part is, a year before that, his mate died of the same accident. A hay bale fell on him. Is that not weird? I find that so weird. I'm still thinking about it all the time. And he was the nicest bloke. I knew him. It was just so sad. It's so tragic for their family. Fortunately, their kids are pretty grown up now. But he was 62, I think. But isn't that just so strange? But obviously the sheer weight of it just crushed him instantly. But a hay bale, oh my God. And his mate the year before, too weird. Life is so weird. It just shows you, doesn't it? Like when you hear things like that, how important it is to live in the now and enjoy every moment here on this earth, because you just don't know what is around the corner. Anyway, just enjoy every moment and enjoy each day, guys. So that's what I'm getting for Scotland. I think you're in for a smoother ride, which would be very nice for you, wouldn't it? You certainly had the journey. We always get that visions of you like the brave hearts just standing and waiting for change, but I am seeing this big hay bale rolling down the hills and creating just a smoother journey. That's what I'm getting. That's a visual I'm getting for Scotland. All right. I'm seeing Ireland, and I'm getting change in Ireland. It's showing me people sitting in the pub in Ireland. I'm not very good with my Irish accent. Having a Guinness and relaxing. I feel like you guys are going to relax for a little bit. It could be changing government, changing direction. But I am seeing you guys relaxing a little bit, which would be nice to have a break from all the garbage, wouldn't it? So I am seeing this little bit of reprieve is what I'm getting. A little bit of a period of quietness. You know, sometimes for Ireland we get that volatile energy when people are protesting and fighting back. So I feel like you're going to have sort of a period of calm, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Coming into spring and everything like that for you. So I am seeing change, but in a positive way as well for you guys there. Oh, that'd be nice for a change. A little bit of a respite period is what I'm getting for Ireland. Oh, I'm getting Starmer. He just doesn't stop. He's relentless, isn't he? I'm just still getting that he's ploughing through everybody. I was saying the other day how he was just pushing through, ploughing all through all the little people, peasants and Lego people. He's just pushing through. He's still continuing to do that. It's like he's got, to me, a set time frame that he's got to achieve this, and this. He's running a very tight ship, Starmer. He's got to get these things out. So anyone who's not on board with him around his, well, obviously government, he just pushes them aside. He's on a complete mission. He's very focused, got the blinkers on, and he's just going to roll this stuff out. And he's very fired up about certain things. It's showing me him with the royals, like Chucky and all them. He's going to connect a lot with the royals. Well, we know Chucky's very in with the W, E, and maybe the F. And especially when it comes to climate and saving the world and all this kind of thing. And Starmer knows he has to keep the royals alive as well, because it's a big part of everything. So I am seeing more of them communicating, more coming together, more saving the world, like I said. So he's going to also bring in Chucky to support him and also to make his image look better. That's what I'm getting, because he's not very popular, as we know, after the petition and everything. There was a lot of people signed it, didn't they? So I am getting that. He's going to try and improve his image, Starmer. He's not going to stop with his agenda rollout. He's still pushing and pushing and pushing. And, of course, this is well caused, as I always say, the people in UK to rise up, because you will. You guys will rise up. Whenever you see a challenge coming towards you, you will rise up and fight back and stand up. Because, see, that fear's not there like it was in China. They probably do have some rules and regulations, because didn't they stop the farmers coming to the city? But people find other means. So it's not an issue for you guys over there. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? Let's pull a fairy oracle. Just a bit. Oh, the sun's coming out here now. We had a bit of cloud this morning, but it's going to be a nice day, I think. All right, what we got? I need the specs, you know I do. I need the glasses. Oh, Sprocket's still going well, guys. I know you guys are interested in how he's going on his steroids. He's going really well. He's much brighter. Light the darkness, ancestors, ancestral line, and generational shift. It's an interesting card, isn't it? What do we make of that? Light the darkness, ancestors, ancestral line, generational shift. And it is, it's the awakened people that bring about change, because we put the spotlight on the darkness. And it's kind of been our purpose as to why we're here, I think, as awakened souls, light beings, star seeds, psychics, intuitives, whatever you want to call us. We have many, many labels. Flat earth tin hat foil wearing, etc., etc. The list goes on. But we do put the spotlight on, well, the stupidity, the darkness, the clown show, all the above. We highlighted it to people that maybe something's amiss here. I'm going to pull another one of these. Dragon's pet. Communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. I think a lot of us would agree with that. We'd rather have our pets as friends. We seem to get on much better with animals, etc. And there's the little dragon there, the baby dragon. And dragons, to me, I know they're a really mystical creature, but they always have this great knowledge. I always talk about that show Merlin. I really loved Merlin. And to me, it was like the knowledge and wisdom was always obtained from the dragon. And they're a very big, strong creature that sort of seems to dominate. They're always a threat. Well, in movies and things, they're always a threat, aren't they? The dragon, we've got to kill and slay the dragon. Not in Harry Potter, all these little mystical creatures were actually their friends, weren't they? That's what it reminds me of. Magical companions. Interesting. It's like they were their helpers, weren't they? I think, if you think of Harry Potter, they often would hop on their dragons or bird things or whatever they were and help them to get somewhere. Or they were always really helpful also with knowledge and wisdom. So, dragon's pet. A bit like me and my doggos. And I know you guys have a lot of pets too. There is like this, but you know what it is? Because, I always think it's interesting, and I always think about how dogs and cats don't talk, but yet they seem to say so much with their eyes or their heart or their feeling. Like, they're so loving, aren't they? And we feel this energy from them. It's amazing. Even fish, it doesn't matter what your pet is. But yeah, the dragon is very symbolic of, well, knowledge and wisdom is what I get. Hidden Worlds. Did I show you that card? I did tonight. Did I show you Hidden Worlds? The Isle of Wonders. Revelation, teaching, and discovery. And of course, with the waterfall, we're getting that constant flow. Just that beautiful flow of energy. Revelations is waking up to things too, teaching and discovering. And we do. We've sort of tried to teach people things. They don't listen. Maybe they do and they just never tell us. But we're also discovering new things in our lives as well, guys, aren't we? Hey, I'm just going to show you something. Just bear with me. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll just show you something as well that I forgot to get to show you. I'll be right back. Hang on. It's so weird wearing this big dress. Oh, bear with me, guys. Hey, we're giving them money because obviously at this wedding they sort of would love money. Most people would in this economy, wouldn't they? So we've decided to put it in this little box. I thought I'd just show you what I got. It's just a little plain wooden box to put it in as their wedding present. It's so cute. Keeping with the theme, and I bought a little wand for them, like a little, I don't know, just a little medieval kind of wand. I don't know what the wand represents, but you hold in your hand an instrument of great power. In fact, the one-of-a-kind wand has chosen you as its owner. Well, that's how they usually work, just like Harry Potter. And I'm going to put some nice ribbon and tie that as well. Keeping with the theme, guys. Keeping with the theme. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it, guys? All right, let's see if there's anything else to finish off with today, guys. Hang on. Oh, I'll just take my glasses off. I'm getting that song. I think it's by Engelbert Humperdinck. Please release me, let me go, 'cause I don't love you anymore. They say our love would never die. Oh, is it Engelbert Humperdinck? But the release me is just release me from all this Clown Show 3.0 nonsense. It's people waking up, guys. They are over it. They really are over this. They just want to be released from this stupid nightmare that they live. Oh, thank God we can stand back and look at it from afar, guys. It's just getting more and more ridiculous by the day. All right, hang on. I'm getting that song by Fleetwood Mac. Never Break the Chains, is it? Is it Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks? And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. And I still hear you saying you'll never break the chains. And the chains, when I always think of the chains, is all us awakened people. Once we've woken up, we sort of join hands and we come together en masse. And these government leaders will not be able to break us up from our viewpoints, our beliefs, our thoughts. We're strong in numbers, guys. That's why I'm getting that song. All right, hang on, let's see if there's one more thing. Oh, I'm getting John Lennon. What a magic voice. I've just got to get the song. I can hear it. They're giving me Fraser. You imagine. Oh, imagine all the people living for today. Ooh. Ah, that is the prettiest song. Not when I sing it, guys. Of course it isn't. But it is a really pretty song. I'm going to leave with that today. Imagine all the people. Imagine if all the people woke up en masse, guys, and we just didn't have to put up with all this garbage anymore. Wouldn't it be brilliant? That's what I'm getting. Imagine all the people living for today. Again, living for today, being in the now, enjoying their life, instead of worrying about every single goddamn thing. Can you imagine how many people are going through a lot of stress and worry? I know we do too. I mean, we're not exempt from this either, guys, because of course the cost of living and everything affects us as well. But at the end of the day, we see it coming, so we're able to kind of prepare ourselves, and we do find this laughable. We have many, many laughs on this channel, don't we, guys? Because it's so ridiculous. Clown Show 3.0 on steroids this year, we call it, guys. Look, I hope all you guys are going well. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. It's Sunday morning here. I've got some jobs to do before I go away, which I leave tomorrow. Take care. Don't forget, guys, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button. And please feel free to comment down below. Hopefully I'll get your comments. I do search for them days and days later as well, guys. So bear with me. Sometimes they've been known to come back 3 weeks later. I don't understand. I do not understand at all. All right, take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you very soon. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.